If your back office is a chaotic mess of loose receipts and tangled spreadsheets, we are going to bring it into perfect order. We are setting up a highly efficient AI-assisted financial system using Part 2 of your Business Owner Workbook. By completing the 5 sections in this workbook, you will generate the exact configuration blueprint your CPA needs to automate your daily accounting. Before you type a single word, you must meet 3 strict prerequisites. You need to finish your chart of accounts review, locate your most recent bank statement, and pull a current AR aging report from your accounting software. Gathering this raw data upfront prepares you to build the rules of the system. You are stepping out of the role of reactive data entry clerk and taking the position of proactive financial strategist. Let's look at the digital workbook page for Section 2.1. Start Exercise 1 by translating the cryptic abbreviations on your bank statement into the actual names of your vendors. Move down to Exercise 2 to establish your default categorization rules. You need to instruct the AI on exactly how to handle consistent transactions, like recurring subscriptions or owner draws. Do not get bogged down mapping your entire vendor history. Only map the top 10 to 15 most frequent or confusing vendors. Once your rules are listed, physically sign and date the key decision block at the bottom of the page to formally approve the mapping. Providing this clear initial baseline permanently removes the frustrating chore of repetitive daily transaction sorting from your plate. In Section 2.2, you will build the inputs for your cash flow forecast. Log your recurring revenue and your fixed expenses, making sure to note exact due dates and whether they are on autopay. Calculate and enter your target minimum cash buffer. A safe rule of thumb here is to hold enough cash to cover 2 to 3 months of your fixed expenses. Turn to Section 2.3 for accounts receivable. Copy exact totals into these 4 aging buckets. They operate as a 4-tier escalation framework. Customize the days past due triggers to match your terms, dictating exactly when AI drafts an email or prompts a call. You must complete Exercise 3. Write down your VIP customers. These are the specific accounts strictly exempt from automated collection notices. Setting these specific financial thresholds creates a predictable, engineered revenue pipeline, instead of relying on random, subjective collection attempts. Let's review the layout for Section 2.4. Here you have 3 software tiers for receipt and bill processing. Estimate your monthly receipt volume and select the tier that supports your workload. Next, designate a single, centralized email inbox. Every vendor bill must be routed to the specific address without exception. You also need to set hard dollar amount approval thresholds. Define the exact amount where a bill from a new vendor, an existing vendor, or any single invoice requires your direct approval to be paid. Finally, write down the names of your team members who make purchases. They must strictly adhere to the same-day capture rule for all physical receipts. Centralizing your intake funnel guarantees no document is ever lost. It is the mandatory foundation for building an automated accounts payable system. We will finish the configuration in Section 2.5. Note the number of business days your month-end close currently takes. Read through the entire 18-step close checklist. You must explicitly mark every single row with a yes, a no, or a question mark, so we know exactly what is happening today. Log your recurring journal entries, like monthly depreciation or insurance amortization, so the system can draft them automatically. Then, clearly define your final output by checking off the exact financial reports and variance commentaries you expect to review at the end of every month. This logic gate illustrates the strict operational safety boundary. AI is only permitted to draft journal entries. Your human CPA must perform a mandatory review and manually post them to the official books. By aligning your expectations with the CPA through this checklist, a month-end reconciliation process that used to drag on for weeks is compressed into just a few days. Now turn to the Part 2 summary page. Self-score your operational confidence from 1 to 5 across all 5 completed sections. Take a look at this scorecard at the bottom of the page. These metrics calculate the direct return on your effort, showing you your specific projected time savings and targeted close times. Apply your final signature, save the workbook, and email it directly to your CPA. This triggers the 50 transaction baseline test to verify your rules. Submitting this completed blueprint officially activates your financial automation. You have systematically removed yourself from the bookkeeping weeds, returning your focus to growing your business.